Y'all don't understand how up America gotta be for you to work hard and still have no where to go. It's just like, oh my gosh, when is it all going to end? Like, y'all, it's so bad to the point where even though you work, you more than likely can't even eat every day. Not even 3 times a day. Me, none. Yet they expect us to keep working with a smile on our face. All of that. I be seeing why people don't want to work. They pay us a little bit of money, but make everything expensive. I'll be damned if I'm putting my life on the line for $14, $15. And then the whole time, your can get hurt or die at the job you're at. So now you didn't wasted your whole life being a hard worker to a company that don't give a about what you got going on. Don't give a that you don't have nowhere to go. Just don't give a good fuck. And certain people will never understand the frustration. You guys will never understand unless you're going through it. There is no reason why hard workers can't afford to eat, can't afford to live, can't afford to pay rent. It is so much. And I just wanted to let everybody out there know, okay? If you are deciding to bring your ass to America, hold on, y'all. Stay the over there. Do not come over here. Please. I beg of you. This sucks. All prayers to all my Americans, all my USA motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, my cousins, all that. We gotta figure something out, because this ain't gonna work for me.
TikTok, I do not want to work in corporate America anymore. Like, I just want to go get a little retail job that I don't care about and just have enough money to pay the bills and do what I want. Like, I don't need to climb the ladder. Like, working in corporate is not it. I've worked for 4 different major banks in different departments, and I just don't like it. Like, when I worked at Capital One, I liked the people, but I didn't like the work. Like, people think we're always taught, go to college, you get a job in your field, get a good corporate job, benefits, good pay, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But the stress, like waking up and dreading going to work, but you feel like you have to because it's a good job, it's a good pay. Like, I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I had less stress working front desk at the Courtyard Marriott, okay? Getting cussed out by people. It was less stress. Like, working in corporate America is just a bunch of people who think that their dookie don't stank, and it's just like high school, and they want you to care so much about the job. Like, I just don't want to work in corporate America anymore. And it's just like, it's like, I feel like you're looked down upon. Like, if I were to leave this type of job and like go work, a job that's not, this, advanced, it would be like, people would look at me like, you have a college degree and that's what you're gonna do with it? That's beneath you. Like, I don't know. But I don't know, but I do know that this ain't gonna work. And I'm tired of going to work and not liking it.
I'm one of those people where I don't care how broke I am. I will never want extra hours at a job. I will never cover for anyone. I really want to work as least as possible. Whenever bosses say, do you want extra hours, or like, do you want to work these days? Absolutely not. And I hate when they act like they're gifting it to me. Like, would you like more hours? That is like throw up to me. Absolutely. Like, I really would love less hours. I would rather be extremely broke with free time than rich and working all the time. I really hate working, I think I'd be better off as like a farmer, or honestly like a landscaper. I think that I like that better because it's actual work.
It has gotten to a point where I don't even like to go to sleep when I get home, because I know if I go to sleep, when I wake up, I have to do work all over again the next day. Like, we have no time to ourselves. I literally try to stay up as long as I possibly can so that I can have a little time to myself. I get off at 8 p.m. every day. By the time I get home, it's 9:30. Then I have to shower, eat, everything else that I couldn't get to do because I was at work. What time do I have to myself? By the time I'm finished doing everything, it's 11 o'clock. I have maybe an hour to watch TV? And everybody was in my comments mad at my viral video when I said I don't want to work, I don't want to do anything. Why would anybody want to do this every day for the rest of their life?
it's like Monday I'm tired, Tuesday tired, Wednesday tired, Thursday tired, Friday I'm tired up until the evening time. Then I'm off work and I have a lot of energy. It's just like, so I'm learning, like, people don't understand that work drains you, y'all. Work really drains you. Like, I don't care if you just sitting at the desk doing nothing. Just being at work is really like tiring and draining. It's like slave work. Like, ain't my ancestors did that already? I don't know, I work like a slave. My ancestors already done worked like a slave already. It's just too much. Like, people don't understand, we as 9-to-5 workers need, like, an extra day off. Like, it don't be right that we gotta work all these days. I heard they put passed a law that we get a Friday or a Monday off. They should do that because we need them days off. Like, we be stressed. I don't care if we ain't doing lifting a finger. It just work just naturally just drains you. Like, why I'm here?
These people. I'm trying to be dramatic here, but it's been a hard fight.
I'm so sick of this job, and let me tell y'all why. It seems like every day I come in this and it's a new rule or a new issue with something I'm doing. And you might be like, why you got that napkin tucked in your shirt? It's because I'm eating lunch in my car. You want to know why I'm eating lunch in my car instead of at my desk in my office? Because the district manager comes in today, like he always does. He knocks on my door because my door is always closed. It's cold as in there. I keep the heat on. Everybody complain about my heat being on, so I keep my door closed. Cool. He knocks on my door. He comes in and he's like, yeah, I see that door is closed. And I'm like, yeah, it's always closed. Like, he said it every time he come here. It's always closed. And he's like, well, I just need you to leave the door open because we have an open door policy, blah, blah, blah. So I said, open door policy typically refers to higher ups and managers letting you know that their door is always open. You can come in and talk to them. I'm not a higher up. I'm not a manager. My door doesn't need to be open 24/7. If somebody needs to talk to me, they can come in and talk to me. They don't knock on my door no way. They just bust that bitch in when they need to come in there. And he like, well, it just sends the wrong message. It just seems like you're not a part of the team. It's not very welcoming. I said, I talk to my coworkers every single day. You know I talk to my coworkers every single day. And they know I talk to them every single day. And they know that if they need something, they can come in here. And he's like, well, it just doesn't give that. It needs to give the illusion that blah, blah, blah. I'm not hearing that. I'm really not. I just don't understand why my door being closed affects y'all so much. It's not hindering nobody from doing their job. It ain't preventing you from getting in touch with me whenever you need to. And it's not affecting my work performance. So why is it such an issue? Why is it mandatory for me to have my door open? And then he's like, well, what if it makes somebody else feel like they can't approach you or they're uncomfortable because they won't feel like they're bothering you, blah, blah, blah. If they felt uncomfortable or like they were bothering me, they would not bust in that 24/7 without knocking. And they wouldn't say half the shit they say. And then he's like, well, we're just going to work on keeping it open for now. Like, how do we feel about that? How's that? I feel like I don't have a choice. That's what I feel like. I don't understand why it's so hard to mind your business and leave me the alone. I really don't understand. Motherfucker be at this job doing everything on God's green earth. But me closing my office doors where you draw the line, bitch.
This is the bad place.
Oh, man. I can't believe you figured it out.
Kudos to all the people who work 40 plus hours a week, because I don't see how y'all do it. Like, my work week is 29, 30 hours, and I be about to die. I can't. I can't do it. How y'all do it? For real. I mean, don't say bills, because I have bills too. I'll find somebody else to pay them, because I can't do the 40 hours. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be an adult anymore! I hate this job! I hate this job! I didn't even apply! The benefits suck, okay? The hours suck! How do I quit? Where do I put my 2 weeks in?
Guys, I want to quit my job. I want to quit my job so bad. Like, you mean to tell me that this is supposed to be the rest of my life? No. You mean to tell me that every day for the rest of forever, I'm supposed to wake up, drive into work, and get yelled at by strangers for shit I didn't do? And I'm supposed to accept that? No, couldn't be me, not gonna happen. Oh my God, I hate it. You know what? I'm gonna get a new job. And that new job, I'm gonna be a caterpillar. I'm gonna live on a leaf. And I'm never gonna have to explain how to do things that someone could just fucking Google ever again. Why am I here? Literally, my job, just Google it. That's my whole job, just Google it.
And not to mention, you can't even speak to anyone at the job because they automatically think that you want to focus all your attention on them. And most of the guys, they want to think that you like them just because you say hi.
I just want to let the people know that when you start working, you give up your freedom. Yeah, just let that sink in, because I just realized that this fucking morning and had a mental breakdown. Oh, but guess what? Actually, doesn't matter what the happens. It doesn't matter if you got no sleep. It doesn't matter if your fucking dog died. It doesn't matter if your mom got cancer. You still have to go to work every single fucking day. And if you don't want to go to work, you can't just not show up. You can't, like, I actually have to ask my boss basically, like, oh, can I have a day off? Like, what is this shit? Oh my god. Like, I'm actually about to lose my on sanity because I just realized this shit. Like, I literally have no control whatsoever over my life at this point. And if I do want to have control, I have to quit. I have to quit my job if I want to take more than like a week off unannounced, you know, and go on a vacation, because God forbid I enjoy my life as a 21-year-old sexy hot ass. God forbid I want to do something else than sit at a desk and no. So as I'm about to walk into work, I will flush these thoughts out into this video and let y'all know what the tea is, because that's the tea. And I feel like somebody should have told me this before I started working. Like, I graduated on a Sunday, started working on Monday type shit. Nobody let me know, and now I'm gonna be doing this until I'm dead. So,
you know, I wouldn't even mind working if it allowed me to pay my bills and still have some money left over. But the reason why I hate working is because I'm doing all this for literally nothing. And that's what it feels like. It feels like I go to work 40 hours a week, sometimes plus, sometimes 10-hour days, whatever, however many hour days, for absolutely nothing, just to pay bills and then be looking stupid for the next week and a half before I can get another paycheck. Like, that's the problem. The problem isn't necessarily the work. It's that we don't get paid enough to work. Like, we don't get paid enough to work. We don't get paid enough to live. That's the problem.
7:32 in the morning right now, y'all. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like right there, folks. I'm right there, bro. I'm right there, bro. It's no, like, bro, let me tell y'all what happened this morning, bro. And I see y'all comments that be like, oh, stop complaining, this, that, and the third. I don't like to see you complain, but it's like, bro, this is the nature of the job that I work, bro. And I just, like, in reality, it's not gonna get any better. Like, realistically speaking, let me mute my mic so I'm not coming through mistakenly if I misclick. So we get a large batch of tickets right off the wake up. I wake up, boom, large batch of tickets. I'm like, here we fucking go. Here we go, right? Then we basically wipe out those tickets. We go crazy. We tackle all of them, right? Then we have another whole, like, we refresh the joint. It looks clean. Like, there's like one ticket in there, right? Then I go in the kitchen. I go just clean up a few dishes that I have or whatever. Come back 5 minutes later. It's another whole batch of tickets, bro. Like, oh my God. Like, does it stop? Like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. And it's like, you're doing more work for the same bread, bro. It's annoying. It is so annoying, bro. And it just feels hopeless at this point. You know what I mean?
I hate working. Didn't you apply to a bunch of jobs? Yes. And didn't you go to college so you could get this job and work? Yeah. And why do you hate working? I'm just a girl. I should be napping.
What the f*** am I doing here? And like, who are these people? I mean, who the f*** are you?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel the exact same way. I'm currently laid off at this point, because my job closed down. It was open for like probably about 20 to 12 years or something like that, 12 to 20 years. And I'm currently collecting unemployment until I really like figure out what I want to do. I just graduated from cybersecurity training, so, but it's like I want to give up a little bit too sometimes, because it's like I didn't watch every tutorial on how to make money online, and so I don't have to like be isolated from everybody. And it's just like, you know, it's just getting out of control. I just get so tired of thinking and trying to do these YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. And it's just like I waste like half of the day doing YouTube tutorials that I never get done. So yeah, I feel these people.
Hey, it's your buddy Mel Robbins, and I want to tell you something. If you hate your job, listen up. If you can work 8 hours to 10 hours a day for someone else, you can find 2 hours every evening or over the weekend to start working on yourself. Don't ever let the fact that you hate your job keep you stuck. You are never stuck where you are, because you have the ability with your brain and with your body and with your spirit to find time every evening or over the weekend and get busy about finding something better that makes you happy and alive. And by God, you should. There are so many jobs out there, so I don't want to hear you complaining anymore about your job. I want to see you finding the time on the weekend and putting in the work to find something that actually lights you up.
Always asking me my dream job, like I just like working. Hate working. I tell people all the time, bro, my dream job is to not have a job. I hate clocking in. I hate talking to managers. I hate having meetings. I hate having coworkers. I hate everything about having a job. I hate having to wait on a paycheck. I hate this shit. I really hate this shit. I hate working this job. I hate working a job. I tell people this all the time. I don't want a job. I don't want a job. I want to act. I want to rap, because like that, it don't feel like a job. I want to do shit that doesn't feel like a job. It don't feel like a job. I got to wake up in the morning and swipe a card, or I got to get on Chronos and log in, get on ADT, log in. I got to receive a call from my manager and be like, hey, did you do this? I don't want to hear none of this. I'm tired of this on my mama. I'm 2 seconds away, 2 milliseconds away from slapping my manager, my boss, and all my coworkers. I swear to God, and whoever own this company, and whoever own a company. I swear to God, I hate working. We always get underpaid. And it's so crazy, because your job not really your job. It's just your turn, because at the end of the month, they can fire you whenever the fuck they want to. If they getting low on business, they can fire you, and they gonna call it a layoff, because of course you able to get unemployment if they they call it a layoff. But I'm just saying, like, your job is not really your job. It's just your turn. You could be down bad on your and you really need to work overtime, and you can't even work overtime. You don't even got a job no more. You don't even know, because they low on business right now. But I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. And I really hate the fact that I got to depend on this shit right now. But one day, I'm not going to need to depend on this. One day, I'm not going to need to depend on this shit and deal with these stinking customers, deal with these stinking managers, deal with these stinking coworkers. I just hate it. I just hate it.